What's going on, everybody? Rob here. I have my Vevor Chinese diesel heater here that I'm dismantling. You see, I already took off the control. I think this is the Bluetooth control, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the wires. I'm gonna cut the wires, and I know the color wires, so I'm gonna use 3 of these wires. Looks like the same length. Cut it from here. There's a window behind here, so I'm going to mount this outside right here so my exhaust pipes aren't inside the house. I bought extensions, I bought everything. This is going to get mounted out there, but let me show you where this is going to be, because I don't want, for one, I just bright orange, but for two, I just don't want this being out in the open, so I mounted it in a box. I got a sacrificial box here. You're going to be like, what? Yeah. Okay, so that's my 18-inch PV Black Widow right there. That's my 18-inch PV Black Widow. And then that's my 15-inch PV Black Widow. We're going to take this apart right now, because I'm going to cut the whole face of this speaker out right here. See those? Remember the old brand Fisher? This is solid. This is heavy as heck. But I'm going to sacrifice this, take that PV Black Widow out. I haven't used it in ages. Believe me, you used to fill my music. All right, but we're gonna take that PV Black Widow out. I'm gonna cut the whole face of that off so I could put the Vevor diesel heater on the inside, and then where the exhaust comes out the bottom, I'm gonna cut a hole in the bottom of it to be able to put inside that speaker box right there. And then, like I said, the other side of that is a board. It's completely boarded up, double boarded, insulated, but it's the size of this window right here. This just all blacked out right now. So this speaker sideways mounts on top of this, right? It goes in so it don't stick out. So this will mount sideways on the top of that. So I'm going to cut the frame of this out, but leave enough wood on the outside that I can mount hinges and a lock. So this I'm going to be able to open up to put water into the diesel heater, diesel gas into the diesel heater. And on the back side of it, see, I don't like this frame, but it is what it is. I'm going to screw that on the outside of the window on the wood. I'm going to screw it to the frame, right? And I don't want this to get wet, so I'm going to waterproof that for now. Over the summer, I'll deal with it. This is for emergency purposes and for trial and error, see what's going to go on. So I'm going to cut a 4-inch hole. I started mocking it up right here. You see? This goes to the front of the diesel heater to a 3-inch pipe, right? But the 3-inch pipe is inside of a 4-inch pipe. The 4-inch pipe is what's going to come through the wall. And on the other side, I got a 3-inch to 4-inch connector. So the 4-inch is going to connect in here. That's going to be in there on the inside. I got it all worked out, but let's go ahead and start taking apart this speaker right now. Black Widow. I don't know if you heard of PV. That is a PV Black Widow speaker. I don't even know how old this is, man. This thing is heavy as heck. There's the Black Widow sign right there. Black Widow superstructure. Right? People remanufacture speakers. This right here, I mean, you can see how old I've had this. This thing used to rock my house. But you think that was bad? Check that out. An 18-inch PV Black Widow. But either way, that's the sacrificial. I'm cutting this box apart to fit this Vevor diesel heater. Chunk of meat. I want a good chunk of meat where I can put a door in here. So I'm just using the angle to with the bottom of the speaker right in here, and then I'm going to angle it to come right across right here to fit it in. Now this is actually going to be sticking on the outside. This side is going to be up against, screwed into the wall over there, into the window, into the frame. So I'm going to start lining this out to cut it. So he's just going to be in. I got to put it, this is the outside of the backyard. This is going to be up against the house. So I got to get that out right there. But I also got to get the diesel heater situated in here and see where I'm going to draw the circle to cut out the bottom. This is the template for the piece of plywood I'm going to cut out to make the door for the back. Ready, because I'm going to cut, alright, I took off the controller already because I'm going to cut those wires to make it longer so it'll come through the wall and the controller could be on this side. What sucks is I already connected my battery cables to it, right? So that's the right there. So I'm actually just gonna cut it right around where I connected my battery cables to. I'm gonna cut it down here and just redo this again. But I want to pull these through the wall also, so the battery could be on the inside. Good news, bad news. Alright, where this fits, looks perfect, right? I have no way to reach the gas cap. I gotta drill into the top and put some kind of door on the top to be able to fill it up. That's not gonna leak, okay? I wound up cutting the cord so I don't have to squeeze that through. So this, before this goes in place, is gonna have to be drilled out on this side so I could get the power all the way through. Here's the Bluetooth, although I'm clipping this wire, so only 3 wires. I'm gonna extend that so it can run alongside of this in through the wall, right? Now, why this is cocked so far back, this is the input, the cold air input. I'm just gonna use a regular cold air input, but I don't want to see it as a screen. I don't want to put it on there until this is mounted in place. This is going to be 3-inch, right? But you see with the curvature that goes, that's almost all the way to the front. So on the window, the same size window on the other side, it's going to be pushed back this way, because half the window there was an air conditioner. So I know this is just foam, this is frame, so it's going to be pushed back. So when I drill that hole, I'm going to be drilling right through where the air conditioner was. So that's going to go right through there, and this 3-inch hole is going to be sticking out. So I'm going to catch that 3-inch hole right here with this to plug in here, and then it's going to be double wall going through the window frame on the other side. Alright, that's it for today. I'm done. I got to clean up a little bit and then continue it with tomorrow. I'll probably just go ahead and extend these tonight. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.